It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Glevissig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Deathmold?
Scoff all you want. I speak of magic. The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds. Power, destruction, annihilation!
Alright, Deathmold.
After which
Hail to
Sabrina
Henselt.
Glevissig was burned at the stake, and the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass. Still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Deathmold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Eternian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything.
Sire!
Long live the king!
Alright, hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. We are currently taking over the role of King Henselt, surprisingly. Of course, this is me going back to play the Roche route after having played through the Iorveth route in my first full playthrough. This is going to be non-canon for my playthrough of the Witcher 2 game. Like when I import the saves over to Witcher 3, of course, it's going to be using the Iorveth run. Now, I did jump immediately into the Roche route at the end of the Witcher 2 playthrough, but I took a little bit of a break, so I'm going to be coming back into this one with basically very little memory, but I'm sure it'll be like riding on a bike, right? Once you get back on, you never forget. So we will see how that goes.
Baron Fellat has forever hinted
Long
that he
live
would gladly
Henselt!
change his
Kedwin!
plans.
Always
Fellas is
and forever!
unparalleled scum.
The other nobles are panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasant.
Oh yeah, it'll be weird not to be with Saskia.
Prepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demiven's cub? Has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Fellat has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
I'm growing new appreciation for the design for Henselt as well. I always laughed about his his very uncomfortable looking belt, but his crown has a unicorn on it, and of course he is the last of the unicorns, so that's kind of cool design wise.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwin, heir to the
Oh, this is the
dynasty
guy
of
that Stennis
Unicorn, Lord
executed.
of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edern.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought, to each of us, and the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edern, of coal and silver mines, numerous factories, the sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
I'll give you half or I'll give you nothing. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end here.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command, and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Fellat, they will hate you, but at least this way, you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse, and die. By my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands.
Oh yeah, he
long
was
as
definitely
he lives.
right to execute you then. You were planning his death.
So long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Philip.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign.
Fair.
Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Oh, so they waited it out?
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Eden sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
You're that scared of him, huh? Okay, well.
Deathmold may not be the bravest soul, but he's right in one respect. Were I to restrain you, there would be no war. You're either very brave, or very stupid.
Will you hear me out, King? Or must we continue our threats and insults?
See, here's the thing. I can play Henselt to be less of a jerk. In this case. Sure,
Tell
why
me
not?
what you want.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Eden's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
That's actually a fair point. This is gonna be the weird stuff. Well, we know
I
Henselt.
find you fetching, girl.
Ugh.
And I want you alive. I want you and this country.
You'll need to take Vergen first.
Oh no, you, then Vergen, then the whole of Eden. Grab her!
Okay. Run away! I doubt he's gonna be much of a combat master. Okay, well, either way, we kind of know how the outcome of this goes. Oh, he has a... Wow, he's agile for an old man. Okay. We know how this turns out. Oh, but he actually wins in this version. Or maybe not.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr, and Militale!
This was between Stennis and the king in the other version of the story. He still dies the same way, though. Unfortunate. Well, here comes the curse. And now back to the main party. It'll be quite different this time. We're gonna end up at the fort on the other side of the battlefield. So, a lot of different side quests to do, different characters to meet, different scenarios, all sorts of fun.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roche?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight.
Oh? Oh, right, of course. The battlefield's about to trigger.
Don't move, mutant. One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move!
I'm not even looking at you anymore, okay? Chill out.
Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
Oh, is that my protection spell? Yep, okay. I didn't realize you could protect other people at the same time. That's different. As far as I know, he only ever casts on himself, at least in terms of gameplay, so I've never seen him do it for other people before. Are you telling me he could have protected that recruit in the first game? Well, I guess he didn't have his memories at the time, but alright then. The king has no protectors? Am I gonna continue playing as the king? No way, right? Oh no, this is where we join the fray and protect whoever we're on the side of, I guess. I don't really like the idea of quote-unquote being on the side of Henselt, to be honest. Not a huge fan of that. But here we are. Now, if memory serves, this fight is actually a little difficult. Because there's so many enemies. Ow, yep. And they're all aimed for me for some reason. That's extremely rude. Okay, shield up. And we're not even dealing with the constructs yet. Holy crap. Are none of my friends helping? I'm just gonna run away. Gonna have to let them do the combat. Okay, back off. I am almost dead already. And I'm dead. Right. My memory was not terrible. I was correct.
These specters were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
Well, at least you recognize them. Okay, do I not have counter yet? I might not have counter yet. Oh wait, no, I do. Oh, but I'm surrounded, which is not ideal. Okay. Block. I need people to help me out here. I can't be alone here. Death Mole, do something! You're just standing there. Okay. No, where'd you come from, sir? That's no good. Okay, Sabrina. No, that's not Sabrina. That's Rita Repulsa. That's right. We're gonna see a lot more of you now, and not the owl lady. Okay. Well, still in danger. Get her. Okay. I do so little damage. Holy crap. Get him. Forgot about that limitation this early in. Holy crap! Surrounded. Surrounded. Gotta run around for a little bit. Do I still have my shield? I do. Okay, that's good. Get him. Not great. Not great at all. Almost dead. And then I have to survive a whole battlefield afterwards. We're in so much trouble. Oh dear. I feel like this team is a lot less effective than the, the one with Iorveth and Saskia. At least there we had, like, 2 melee combatants. I swear these mages aren't doing anything. Okay. Alright. You are literally doing nothing, Death Mold. You've stood there the whole time. Unless you teleport us out and we skip the whole battlefield sequence, you're not helping. Although, actually, that's probably what you're doing. Because now that I think about it, we don't have Philippa to shield us in the battlefield. Yeah, Philippa won't be here to help us out, so... Oh, well, here come the other mobs. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let you deal with the Draugr. I'll just smack it from behind and hope for the best. Oh, you turn around real quick. Okay, no. I have to back off a little bit.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, I miss my my ability to basically one-shot everything by the end of the game. This is no bueno. Dude's not looking at me, which is fine. What the heck was that? Why'd you turn around? Push. Okay. You're probably gonna try to rush me. Nope, get him. From behind. Do the extra damage. Please. We're in danger. Okay, that hit my shield, and now I have to run away. Deal with Death Mold, please. Use Death Mold as my shield. This'll do. Loot. I like loot. I do like loot. I'll grab all of this. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll shield up. Still letting the king do all the work. Counter! Okay, nice. That did still hit me, though. Shield up. Nice, okay. We're at least clear with that one. And I should probably wait around and then loot the Draugr, because then there's craftable Draugr pieces, right? Yeah, Draugr armor fragment. We're not going to have the other piece of the Draugr I need, though, I don't think. Oh. What are you even doing? You're just stunning me. That was such a slow kill. Oh no, you are still shielding us.
Ready! Stay
Oh,
close
well.
to me!
What the hell?
I'll do my best.
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. Very powerful.
Yeah, I'm at half health. Not great.
Spectres are only susceptible to silver and spells. Stay behind.
Do I have any oils to deal with these? Are these necrophages? No, these are specters. No, but what about the Draugr? Are Draugr necrophages or specters? I don't know. It turns out they are in fact specters, which will be helpful. Just gonna slap on that specter oil and call it a day, pretty much. Yup. Perfect. It's not gonna last super long. I'm hoping it'll be enough for this segment. Okay, get some free experience, please. Half my health isn't great. Bop! Bop! I just want to get as much experience as I can, so if I can leech off some of this rebound. Uh-oh, taking damage. Just by being outside. Problematic. Get out of here. Uh-oh. There goes more of my health. How did... I guess you're not as strong as Philippa is, huh? More of them are breaking through than with her. Alright, here we go. Shield up. We do know the Draugr are coming. We just need to kill the ghosts that spawn in. Alright. Okay, getting spammed on. Slight problem, shield up. Alright, Wraiths. Get them! I'm noticing no Draugr, surprisingly. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no Draugr. Weird. What are you doing outside of the shield? That's a terrible plan for you. Rita. Get out, get out, get out. Anything else? One more. Where the heck is it? Get over here.
It's Nevesik's curse. She's out to kill me.
Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now.
Let's hope so.
This also
It's
means that
Prince
I'm going
Dennis.
to have to... Oh.
He lives.
No, the wraiths have taken him.
Well, R.I.P. to Stennis. Without me to protect him, I guess he didn't survive. Also, I gotta remember, I can get cheap-shotted by the soldiers around here. Oh, that nearly took me out. Not great. Not great at all. Also, some music would be real nice. I was about to say that I didn't recognize this part of the battlefield, but that makes perfect sense. I'm not going to the same place as last time. I'm not going to Vergen. I'm not looking forward to attacking Vergen. Being on the other side is going to be so weird. And we all know Henselt is not a good guy. So we're kind of on the wrong side of history here right now, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll still get to make major decisions. In theory. Okay, you just spawned in with... Ow, what the... Gonna die. Gonna die to this one dude. How are we surrounded right now? Death mode, you useless... Okay. Get him. Sure. So far away. So far away. Where'd he go? Okay.
Fog is dissipating.
So yeah, definitely no Draugr on this side. Weird. Just a billion soldiers. Maybe it's just balanced according to your teammates. Like I said, the two sorcerers are kind of useless, so... No, get back in. Just gotta wait it out. We've gotta get it to the other side, and then the stress will be over. Because the reason I'm so stressed about this is if I die here, and I've learned this lesson the hard way. If I die here, I have to replay like the entire segment from back at the camp. Yeah. Okay, still doing no damage. Walk faster, Death Mold. Please. Shield up. Are we? Oh dear. Here we go again. At least my shield is still up. There's that going for me. Nope. Just spam on the Wraith. Uh-oh. There goes my shield. There goes my shield. Run around in a circle. Well, guess who has to redo the whole thing again? Okay, so hopefully that was it this time.
Shit, you stink.
Hoping for the best. We had to do it a couple more tries, especially since one of the runs I didn't even get the Draugr piece, so... At least we figured it out this time, right? I just had to stick around the two quote-unquote warriors on my team and basically use them as distractions. We're almost at the end. This guy was this close to cheap-shotting me. Way too close. Way too close. Go away. Alright, I'll take it. Gotta love how both times I went through the battlefield, it was a crapshoot. And took me way longer than necessary.
Deathmold, Shealer, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took fall tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Alright, fair enough.
Just lovely. And here I'd hope for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roche, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
Alright, time to get introduced to a whole different hub area. So we're in the tent, or I guess this would have been, this is Vergen here. We're familiar with this side of the territory. We kind of know the tent area, actually, because this is where the brothel, well, I guess the camp followers are hanging out, right? And there's a way underneath the city and all that. So we kind of, it's not even a city, this camp, right? Like, we're kind of familiar with this area, but not really. I guess on this side, we're going to find out why we got to burn some of the bodies and stuff when we visited.
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Alrighty then.
Yes?
I don't want to see the king yet, actually. I want you to introduce me. Follow him or convince him to lead me straight to the king. No, I'll follow you around. Help me get to know the lay of the land. Yeah, we didn't actually go to this section of the camp. We were kind of hanging out around the outskirts, and then we managed to get into the king's tent, and that was pretty much it.
Our armourer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
Good to know, good to know. Keep going. You got any more colorful dialogue for me, sir? Or are we just gonna walk in awkward silence the whole time? Is that a shopkeep or just a lazy soldier? Well, here's the bounty board.
Ah, we're here at last. The canteen, the most important place in the camp.
Of course. Ooh, that's some interesting armor there.
Find a monster contract or two on the notice board.
I'll be happy to take a look at it. The Rot Fiend contract. It is hereby announced that the good King Henselt, Lord of Kedwin, offers a bounty for the extermination of rot fiends in the vicinity of the camp. The monsters must be eliminated once and for all by any method. The brave soul that rids us of the rot fiends will be rewarded by Proximo, and his feat duly recorded in the Chronicles of Kedwin. I don't know who Proximo is. Grand tourney in the arena. Ooh. By the will of our gracious King Henselt, I hereby announce the opening of sign-ups for a grand swordsmanship tourney to take place in the camp arena. As expert swordsmanship is a soldier's virtue, anyone familiar with the craft of war is encouraged to apply. Whether kinsman or foreigner, man or woman, ooh, if you fear not the sight of your own blood on sand, I await you by the arena. Alway Henselt's Proximo Woodblade. Reward for informations on the holders of square coins. To all officers and enlisted men, on behalf of His Royal Majesty King Henselt, I hereby announce that a reward is offered for any information regarding the identity and whereabouts of holders of the so-called square coins. These men are traitors to our homeland. Whoever is found to be aiding, abetting, or colluding with them shall be deemed an enemy of Kedwin. Discretion is guaranteed. Death mold. Don't hide your head neath the hood. Long hair, short wit. Oh, this is going to be the barber. Okay. I don't really care about that. Cool. So, got to know some of the characters around here. They'll probably have side quests for me. Understood. Burn all the corpses around the camp. There you go. That's what it's for. Is this like the medical camp? Or a medical tent? Martin. Bunch of soldiers? I'll deal with you people later. I don't know who you guys are yet, but, you know.
A bit scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda. Ah!
That's not the prettiest picture of Saskia I've ever seen.
Ah, don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything. Let's go!
That's not a great picture of me either, truth be told.
We don't have all day.
Yeah, I'm following you. Shut up. Is this the arena then? Looks like an arena, sure. Henselt is probably up there somewhere.
Here's where the king organizes tournaments. All glamour, ceremony, noses and cocks in the air.
Noted.
Between those, we kill time thrashing about with swords, pikes, chairs, the works. Good stuff. No holds barred. They pay well too if you know who to talk to and who to bet on. Excuse me a moment, Witcher.
Okay, are you gonna make a bet? Are you gonna bet on me? Because you know I am gonna join this thing and I'm gonna win. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I did pick up Stennis' sword, did I not? Or is that like a key item? Oh crap! I didn't pick it up while... Oh! Well, you know what? We're gonna continue through here. And then I'm going to have to replay that section again off screen. Unfortunate.
How did the fight go?
You've a nose for this, Civic. You won again.
My gold?
You gonna bet on more fights today?
Of course. I'll come by later.
Yeah. So, my successful run here, I forgot to pick up Stennis' sword off his body. Very unfortunate. What the... Well, I want to get involved here.
Loosen his bonds a bit and he's liable to jump at your throat like a rabid mutt.
One of Iorveth's Scoia'tael. How did you capture him?
Scouts found him wounded in the ravines. Someone massacred a small unit. The boy said it was a bloodbath, as if the Reaper just swung his scythe right through them. Whoever attacked them was very strong.
Any idea who it might have been?
Wasn't that Letho?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was.
But if they managed to ambush elves in the wild, I'd rather not meet them.
Right, Civic. Let's go see the king.
Well, tour the camp with Zivik. Somehow that is apparently a very rare achievement. So I guess no one has the patience to do this, huh? Funny. And then we'll eventually be able to meet the king and have a lovely conversation with him.
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Civic.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Alright, sounds good.
A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
You think?
I'm certain.
And I'll be right back, I guess.
Let's see and deal.
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
What if I persuade you really
You
nicely?
want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
I still failed. Okay. He says, you're right, let's go, and then I failed anyway, and he says, screw off, and I still have to follow him, basically. Hilarious. Was that a bug, or what? So now he's going to take me around anyway. Or is he going to lead me straight over, regardless of the fact that I failed? Huh. Kind of feels like he's leading me right over. You know what? I'll take it. That's fine. That's better, actually. So obviously I had to just replay that entire section again. This recording session is probably going to be like twice or 3 times as long as the actual video you're going to see. Very unfortunate.
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around.
Alright, open sesame.
Any chance you'll be sending up some
Get on my way.
Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Open up the gate. The king wants
up.
to see the Witcher.
Didn't have anyone like you.
Yeah, open up, open up.
God.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Alright, thank you, sir.
Witcher.
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths. Alright,
so now we have Stennis' sword, which is going to be far and away a lot better than the robust short sword, or whatever other sword we had. The problem is, it has no upgrade slottage. There's no upgrades available, so getting runes and stuff won't do me any good with this thing. It will be replaced eventually, but for now I think it's a decent weapon. I mean, it's the best I've got, right? I can't really complain. Ooh, hello. I guess that's just random vendor trash. I'm gonna start expecting to see better armor pieces soon, considering we are now in Act 2. So replacements will be plentiful. Pretty sure we know this temp. This is where we came to pay a visit to Henselt. Yeah, we snuck around these tents and he was hanging out inside the main one. Which is surprisingly not guarded very much. Yes,
Nearly
you people
everyone
again.
hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Well then. What are you doing here?
What's the Emperor's
Nilfgaardian
envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict had left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is
and no strings attached, surely.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedwenian King.
Sure you can't tell me anything, Excellency?
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
Okay, well, shame about Foltest.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
That's our business. Mages sometimes disappear, true.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask...
Yeah, you're looking into the lodge, of course.
Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Why does this interest you?
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Oh, we know why. We know where this is going.
Art, for example. A very interesting statue was delivered to
yeah.
A peculiar piece, elusive.
You have the piece.
It forces one to.
You have Triss as a statue,
Even a
I know.
monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in
Funny, because if I play through this this route first, I would have had no idea what he was talking about.
Coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
Okay, well, where to next?
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Alright, sounds good. We know Lochmuin is the final destination to all of this. Speak to Henselt. I will, after I catch up with Sheila.
Greetings, Geralt.
Hey, Rita.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because
Just so you know, I'm going to let you explode at the end of this run.
It's quite probable Henselt
I saved you in my import save to Witcher 3, but you're not making it out of this conclusion.
King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Deathmold doesn't exactly like you.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
Okay.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Verdun. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler, Triss, used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Bergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
Okay, well, I'll see. Thank you for the insight, Deathmold.
Henselt awaits you.
Alright, you don't want to talk to me. Fair enough. Due to sleeping on the job, I'm just going to loot everything for now because I know for a fact I'm going to need a lot of money. If I'm going to be getting new gear and armor and everything, I'm going to need to sell off as much as I can. But I have a slightly better understanding of what I need to keep and what I don't anymore after playing through the rest of the game, so hopefully that translates to better finances. We shall see. I presume this is where he sits to preside over the tournament area, which makes perfect sense. And I'm just going to check in. Oh, wow, okay, alright, sure. I mean, there aren't that many tents here for me to mess around with. Most of these are just sleeping quarters, and that's pretty much it, so. So I just looted some of the random crap around here. Also got interrupted partway through, but nothing too fancy, as expected, really. Let me in. Let me in the tent. There might be another chest. Thank you. And, ooh, weapons rack. Nope, weapons rack is uninteractable. Fair enough. Alright, Henselt, we've been here before. You were pretty much in the exact same place when I last visited you in a different timeline. Okay. I'm going to need to figure out what to toss. I don't really have much to work with right now. I'm going to have to get rid of this gear at the local merchant. But we'll do that after completely stocking up. Thank you.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death.
Not yet, I don't.
Which leads me to ask, what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia?
Peace and quiet to clear my name.
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view.
Yeah, my point of view is that you are a prick, and I would like you to die, but I don't think that'll be in the cards right now. Since I'm on your route. I vaguely do.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
Apparently.
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
Not necessarily true. I feel like they do fight against each other.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Sounds like it, yes. I guess that makes you nervous.
What does he want here? My head?
Who knows?
He's hiding from Iorveth and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
Well, with my post-game knowledge, I do indeed.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Of course, I'll manage.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on.
Good to know, thank you.
Now, leave me alone.
Alright, man.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive.
Okay.
While dying, she
Sounds
cursed
unpleasant.
me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Okay. What activated the curse?
3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
Okay, so... how exactly did she curse you?
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Yep, that's why you're trying to find the square coin stuff on the bounty board.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody, charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain.
Yeah, that does actually sound
War
really
is for the
horrifying.
honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Alright. Why did she attack her own side? Because we know why.
What
I don't
drove
need to
Sabrina
keep
to
saying
attack her
everything.
own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Clearly not. Okay, well, farewell. Alright.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Alright, Deathmold. Conspiracy theory. Alright. Let me walk over really slowly to your tent. I need to go and sell off some of this stuff.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, shut up. Get out of my way. Go back to sleep. Have I been in your chest and stuff yet? I have. Okay.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
Right.
True. I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt. You shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful. I feel we shall become great friends.
I find that unlikely. Yeah, time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
I don't wanna.
I'm not looking for new friends, Deathmold. Let's get to work.
I see. As you seem to be the hero, how might I help you, White Wolf?
Well, not all the specters were aggressive.
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
Correct.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs.
Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need
We
some
need a bit
symbols
more
of
than
war
that.
belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
Did any curses before?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed
Okay, so you're
curses
useless to
and
me.
spells?
Philippa was much
Never
more
had the
helpful here.
chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
Yeah,
You've
we
done
know
your
about that.
homework.
So how does a blood curse work?
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I've all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
You're supposed to be the expert here, okay? You're supposed to have this knowledge on hand. Why are you making me read?
Quite a tome.
Okay.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega.
Yep, we know about that too. Forgot his name, but here we are.
A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Okay. Why is Henselt still alive?
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved.
It's probably why it was
provided we
delayed
cut
for
him
so
off from
long
the
as
heart of
well.
the curse, the Battle of Specters. It's
It was
the
probably
weakest
meant
link.
to activate the moment she
I don't
died,
know
right?
yet,
So,
but I suspect
or
I could
like while
summon Sabrina's
while he was
ghost
still on
and
the
force her
battlefield
to
3
free
years ago.
Henselt.
There's no reason why
First,
it
I need to
activated so
learn the
late, 3 years
circumstances
later.
of her death.
Like there was a chance that he would never come back here, right? So
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
alrighty then.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood.
Oh yes,
to
that's
cast
right. I
the
need royal
curse.
blood.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Wouldn't that be easy to
Sabrina
get? I
went
just need
down to a
Henselt's blood.
wagon wheel.
We've done this before.
Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
Yeah, you're so
She chose
hyper
a fool,
about
a
it.
bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Alright, let's get to work then.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective rooms to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it.
Wait, I'm gonna talk to her ghost?
The rooms
That's
need to be
interesting.
easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all,
Do they have
give
historical
Henselt
value? Because if
instruction
not, I don't
to
care.
hold. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost, and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Apparently someone told it? I don't know.
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Maybe you should stop doing that. Okay. And with that, we'll be calling it right here. Vandergriff's sword is with Saskia. We know this. So, I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. And next time, we're going to explore the camp and get about starting all the side quests around here. So, have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.
Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they were pitching camp? I smell a rat.